Hey guys, I hope you are ready for Christmas. I can finally say that I am 100% ready. Every present is wrapped, the house is finally clean, and I am ready to just relax and enjoy the holidays with family. So come along with me as we get my entire house cleaned and all the last minute details done for Christmas. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been around for a little bit, I am so glad that you are back. Thank you all for watching and supporting me. If you didn't already know, I am hosting our family for Christmas Eve supper. So it's actually my husband's side of the family for Christmas Eve supper, and I am so excited to be hosting. A lot of his side of the family has not seen our new house, so I am just really excited, and I want to make sure it's perfectly clean for them to come and enjoy and relax and just get to see each other, because it's usually the only time of year that we see some of them. So I'm really excited. And yes, I'm moving my big humongous microwave to the pantry. This is initially where it was supposed to go anyway, but we have not finished the pantry, so I just put a little pop-up table in there, and I'm going to use this as my drink station for when all of our guests come. It's just a handy little spot for all of the drinks to go, and you'll see that later once I get it all set up. So this is my little makeshift pantry for now, and we're just going to make it work. So going to go ahead and clean off the countertops, just kind of get things put in order before I can get it all deep cleaned. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below. I am doing a giveaway this month, and I'm actually doing that drawing tomorrow, and I am just excited for one lucky winner to win the 3 Jaws products and a couple Scrub Daddy sponges. So if you would like to be entered, make sure you're subscribed and comment below. I will say I do have a lofty goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers by Christmas Day. I know that seems like a lot. I'm at like 885 the last I looked. So I do have a little ways to go, being that Christmas is 2 days away. But I know I can do it, and with all of your help, I know it's possible. And I am so thankful for all of you who have already subscribed and have been along with me this whole time. It's really been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it, and I hope you guys are too. So like I said, I would love if you would subscribe if you are enjoying this content. So it is Christmas Eve, and I was just curious, are you all ready for Christmas? Not quite ready? Still have a few things to wrap? What stage of the Christmas prep are you in? Like I said earlier, am so thankful that I was able to get everything finished up today. Tomorrow starts the very busy rush of the season, so I am going to church in the morning and then to my grandma's for lunch, and then we will be hosting my husband's side of the family for supper, like I said. And then on Christmas Day, we get up early and open our presents here at home, and then we go to my mother-in-law's and eat breakfast and open presents there, and then we go to my mom's and open presents there and eat lunch, and then we will probably go back to my mother-in-law's for supper and hang out with some more family there, and then we'll be home all day the day after Christmas for the kids to play with their toys and open everything and everything like that. So I know it sounds like a lot, but my parents and my in-laws live within like a 3-mile radius of me, so it's not a big deal. We don't have to travel very far, thankfully. And my kids actually, as they were getting older, I've kind of like felt bad sometimes. Like all we do is rush from one place to another all day on Christmas, and but they love it. They love going to see all their cousins and their aunts and uncles and their grandmas, and I think just staying home all day, they would get bored because that's not what they are used to. They love seeing everyone, and I'm just very thankful that we do have all of those people in our lives that love my kids as much as I do and are just excited to spend time with them. So it is a crazy day, and we're exhausted by the end, but I wouldn't have it any other way, and we're excited for the days ahead.
I've been wrapping presents for you. used to come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning.
This table has quite literally become my to-do list table. So I have laid out my planner. I had my Christmas cards on here, my kids' school pictures that I needed to cut, a few Christmas gifts that I still needed to wrap, like everything that I had still to do. I was just setting on this table as a visual reminder, like, yes, I still need to do that, and I still need to do that, but it was like in an organized chaos kind of way, you know? So I was really happy to get it finally cleared off, because it's just constantly looking at me like, you have these things still to do. Why aren't you doing them? So anyway, I got that all cleared off, and we will decorate that table shortly for the Christmas Eve dinner that we will be having. But quickly, I wanted to wrap a few more gifts that I had. The kids were content and in their rooms. One was napping, and the boys were playing a video game. So I said, stay in your rooms for just a little bit while Mommy finishes wrapping some presents so you don't come out and see anything. But it felt good to finally get everything wrapped that I had to wrap. I am never wrapping presents this late in the game, and I can tell you now that next year I am putting it on my calendar to make sure I get my shopping done early and my wrapping done early, because I will say this has been the most stressful year, just having all these things to do, and I felt like no time to do them. Typically, like I've said before, I am done Christmas shopping by November, and I have everything wrapped usually by Thanksgiving. Sometimes like right after Thanksgiving, like Black Friday, I use that day to wrap. Or I will just be like the very 1st of December, but this year it just didn't happen, and I am now like regretting not starting early. So next year I am going to be better, and I'm going to get everything done early so I can relax and enjoy December a little bit more. It's already a very hectic month, and then you add on all of the extra fun festivities. So anyway, I am shoving all of these presents into this one big box. This gift is for my dad, and I needed a really big box to fit that fishing pole in, and then he had some other smaller things to go with it. So I thought, well, I'll just fill this box with the smaller gifts so he thinks he's only getting one present, and then he opens it and has a lot more. And then my mom, actually, her present this year was a higher priced item, so she actually only has one gift, and that took up our whole budget. So which me and my siblings all go together and purchase gifts for my mom and gifts for my dad. So mom is going to be really excited, even though it's just one gift. It is something she really wanted, and she'll be really happy. So she doesn't buy nice things for herself ever. She's just that person that she just doesn't. So it's nice to be able to spoil her and get her something a little nicer that she really wanted and wouldn't spend her own money on. And then dad was really wanting some fishing stuff. My boys and my brother's boys are really into fishing, and he was wanting some new stuff to be able to go with them and take them some this upcoming summer. So I'm excited for him to get some of that gear along with a few other things. So anyway, it feels good to finally have everything wrapped. I will not bore you with wrapping the rest of this pile over here, but do know that I do get everything wrapped, and it feels so good to be done. Moving on to decorating my table, like I said, I am hosting Christmas Eve supper for my husband's side of the family, and I just kind of wanted to dress up the table a little bit. I already had the centerpiece done. I didn't change anything about that. I just added the plates, and I just used the exact same thing that we did for Thanksgiving. So if you didn't see that video, I used the gold chargers and these white and gold plates that actually the plates were from my niece's wedding. They were leftovers, so we're using them again. We still have tons left, so it's one of those things, we may be using them for years to come, but that's okay. They're so pretty, and they just work for everything. And then these napkins and silverware are also from her wedding, so we're just putting those on top of the plates. I'm not gonna do like place settings like I did for Thanksgiving. We have a lot more people coming for this, so it's just one of those things. Just find a seat and enjoy the evening, and I'm just really excited to have all of these people that we love come and hang out with us for the evening. I think we have 26 people total, if I counted right, and that includes like the little kids all the way to the adults. So it's going to be a really fun evening. Side note, if you didn't already notice, I did get my hair cut. So this is actually the following day. So the first part I had videoed the night before, and as soon as I was done wrapping all of those gifts, I went and got my hair done. So she colored and cut my hair, and I just kind of wanted something different. So she actually tried something new on me that she's never done before, so the color's a little bit different than what it normally is, but I absolutely love it. I feel like it's perfect for like winter. I'm normally like pretty bleach blonde, so it's nice to kind of be a little bit darker for the winter and just have something different. So anyway, I did put on the same sweatshirt as I had on yesterday, but I did wash it. I actually, after I got home from getting my hair done, I got all of my laundry caught up, and I mean, it was a lot. My whole entire bed was like a mountain of laundry, and it feels good to have all of that caught up so that I could get down to business today. So today's video, or today's portion of the video, we are decorating and doing a lot of deep cleaning. We're gonna bake a little bit, so there's a lot more to come, so stay tuned.
Snow is falling down, the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you.
This is my favorite part of the video. I love having these little sweet little memories with my daughter. We needed to make some sugar cookies because that is part of what the kids are going to be able to do at our Christmas Eve supper. So after we eat supper, I thought it'd be fun for them to decorate Christmas cookies, and then they would have cookies for Santa to take home with them to put out for Santa when they get home. So we needed to get this done, and I wanted to get it done before I clean the kitchen because, as you can imagine, we're a little bit messy, especially sugar cookies. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like anytime I bake, I'm always messy. So Malia, this is one of her favorite things to do, is to bake and use the mixer and crack eggs, and she's actually really good at it. I will say, for a 6-year-old, she can crack an egg. It's pretty fun to watch. So anyway, we had the best time making these cookies, and we hope the kids have fun decorating them.
Longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out of nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything to be perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas.
Malia wanted to pick out all of the cookie cutters, so we ended up with a heart, an ornament, a Christmas tree, a snowman, a cross, and a gingerbread man, I believe. Oh, and a star. So we had quite a few that we ended up picking out, and she enjoyed just going through them all and picking them out. She wanted to do some like Halloween ones, and I mean, she was getting a little crazy there, but I told her, I'm like, nope, we have to stick with Christmas theme. So I think if it were up to her, we would have done one of every single cutter that we had in that box. But anyway, we finally narrowed it down, and we're going to go ahead and start cutting them out. She loved this part too. She just really had fun with all of it. It's so much fun having a girl, and she would spend the entire day in the kitchen with me if I let her. So it was just fun to spend time with her. And then, of course, the boys wanted in on it too, so Miles hopped in and cut a few out also. Mason never ended up coming in. He wanted to decorate the cookies. He didn't want to have to make them. So I told him, like, well, we're not decorating till tomorrow. So he will get in on the decorating for sure, but he didn't really care about this part. And of course, Miles had to do a taste test. Can't help him. Can't say that I didn't as well.
Darling, I get you in my mind when Christmas comes to town. It's getting cold. Baby, I just want you close. I got all this joy in my heart. And if it's getting dark, yeah, we can go inside. Baby, won't you hold me tight? I don't need any.
Now that the fun part is over, it is time to get to work. So I did run my robot vacuum, but I forgot to put water in it, and then it died. So anyway, I knew it had already vacuumed, but like I said, since I forgot to put water in it, it didn't mop. So I just busted out my O-Cedar spin mop, and I just did a quick mop of my floors. And I was actually kind of glad that I ended up doing this because I haven't done a good deep mop in a while. I just run my robot a lot, and so I know it needed it, even though it really wasn't too bad. I'm actually kind of impressed with how well my robot vacuum does, but it's not the same as doing a good deep mop. And I love using what is it called? Oh, Pine Sol in my water this time of year. It just, I don't know, just kind of smells so good. It makes the whole house smell good. So I used Pine Sol a lot to clean today, just to kind of give it all that fresh smell, and it just seems so like Christmassy to me. I don't know why. So anyway, the floors get nice and clean after this, and it feels so much better. I even had my husband and one of the boys help me move the couch so that I could sweep under there, and I wish I would have got a better view of how much filth was underneath the couch. It was just really dusty and like, I don't know, dust bunnies underneath there and crumbs and popcorn kernels. We do not eat on the couch, but we do have popcorn with our movies on the couch occasionally. So anyway, it was gross, and I did get it all swept up, and then I mopped after this, but my camera or my phone ended up dying, and I didn't get that on film. So got all of the floors mopped in that area of the house, and now we're moving on to the guest bathroom. I'm going to go ahead and scrub everything really good because this is the bathroom that the guests will use when they're here. So I just wanted to make sure everything was good. And that's one thing I love about cleaning with Pine Sol. Like it says on the front of the bottle, it kills COVID-19 virus, like all these viruses. So I feel like it's really good to use, especially this time of year when everyone is sick. Where we live, the flu is really starting to go around. We've seen a lot of it at the clinic this week. So I just really wanted to make sure I disinfected everything. Thankfully, our little family's been healthy. I knock on wood. We have not had any issues. So hopefully we stay that way and are able to get through the holidays without anyone being sick, because there's nothing worse than being sick on Christmas and not getting to enjoy everything. So just wanted to get everything wiped down really good so that everyone that comes doesn't have any issues with picking something up from our family that we may not know about. So anyway, it's always good just to disinfect everything before guests come, and I definitely needed to dust this light fixture. It's one of those things. I am really good at doing like quick cleans. As you know, I do that a lot on this channel, but deep cleans don't happen near as often as they probably should. But we are getting it done today, at least in the main areas where the guests will be, and it feels really good. These are the good times with you. I think I cut this part out, but I did spray the vanity top and the sink and the handles with this Jaws disinfectant spray before I washed it all down with Pine Sol. So I spray it, and then I let it sit there for 10 minutes, or it was actually a little bit longer, and then I came back and wiped it all down with Pine Sol. And then I did the same thing with the toilet. I sprayed it all down, I squirted the toilet bowl cleaner in, and then I left for a little bit, did a few other things, then I came back and wiped it all down again. So it is one of those things. It's kind of double sanitized, really. I just wanted to make sure everything was nice and clean for our guests. So another thing, I know I still do not have a mirror in here. I did get the mirrors finally installed in the master bathroom, and I am loving them. But I actually had a company reach out to me. They had seen my videos and reached out to see if I was interested in promoting one of their mirrors. So I actually just got that in a couple days ago, and then after Christmas my husband and I are going to install it, and I am so excited to show you. Hope I love it. It looks really nice. It's a very high quality mirror, and it looks super fancy. And anyway, I'm just really excited about it. I can't wait to show you guys and see how you guys like it. So stay tuned for that coming soon. Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's? So the Tin-Go vacuum died, and I had to switch over to my handy little Shark mop vac. I love this little thing. It is seriously the best thing for the price. I It's amazing. But anyway, now I'm going to go ahead and mop this floor really quick, and we will be done cleaning for the main area. I do finish cleaning like my bedroom and bathroom and the kids' bathroom. The kids' rooms, they pretty much took care of, but otherwise the house is clean and ready for all of our guests to come. And I am just so excited to be able to host them in our new home and hope that they have the best time. Went ahead and set up an extra table for our extra guests, and then this table over here I'm going to have the desserts on. And then, like I said, the main table that we'd already done. So it feels really good to finally have everything clean, and now I can relax and enjoy everyone that's coming and just get to spend time with family, and it's my favorite thing to do. So I hope that this video was encouraging for you to hopefully get some things done in the next day before Christmas, and I hope that you all are having a wonderful holiday season. I know that Christmas is sometimes hard for some people, so I just am hoping the best for you, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.